Peter. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that. Okay, so let's just start off with magic fingers. Okay, so everyone put your hands out in front of you, so about 5 or 6 inches apart. Okay, that's it. Close your hands together so the palms are flat and closed. That's right, tightly together. Show me, so interlock your fingers, that's it. Hands locked together. Natalie, make sure you put your hands are tight. I know you know what you're doing. And then put your fingers up in front of you, so about 1 inch apart. Okay, and all I want you to do is just stare at that gap in between your fingers. Just really stare, lock your attention onto that gap, because in a moment they're going to touch. That's right, they're going to touch. They're like two magnets putting your fingers together. That's right, you can already get a sense of that magnetism, that force. And if your eyes are already, if your fingers are already closed, you can just close your eyes and just breathe in good thoughts. Just breathe out any doubt. That's right, fingers moving, and you can just let them close. I know it feels sort of strange, and when they're closed, you can just, that's right, everyone's fingers is closed, and Charmaine, you can close your eyes now too, and just breathe in good thoughts. Just breathe out any doubt, any tension, because we're all here together and we're all going to have a really enjoyable, fun 45 minutes right now. So just breathe in and know that you're here for a good reason, and you're going to get what you expected today. You put this time aside. It's going to be quality time, a time to connect to the things that you actually want to do. So just breathe in those good thoughts, and then you can just separate your fingers now and let them float back down. Okay. Excellent. All right, well done. So that really just shows that you can concentrate, that you use your imagination. There is some mechanics to that. So the fingers will kind of close anyway when your hands like that. But it's a really good place to start, because it shows you that it's really about your attention and imagination. Let's do this. So that whilst there are some mechanics involved in that, there's none in this next one. This is entirely your imagination. It's to show you how our bodies manifest things that we're already thinking about and imagining. So if you put your hands out like that in front of you, so once again, 5 or 6 inches apart. That's right. And this time, I want you just to imagine either you've got magnets here and here, so both sides of your hands, and you're just going to really imagine you've got two powerful magnets. And with your eyes closed this time, I don't want you to push your hands together just to make me happy, or neither do I want you to, force them apart and, struggle with it. I want you just to imagine those magnets putting your hands together, and your arms will automatically move together and your hands will touch. That's right. Some of you are already practically there because you don't need me at all in any shape or form. That's right. And when they shut, you can just let your hands drift back down. That's right. And they're moving closer and closer. That's right. And when they move closer together, you can just let them drift back down and breathe in good thoughts. That's right. As soon as they're touching, breathe in good thoughts and just breathe out any doubt about, I don't know, any tension you might have been holding on to from, the last couple of hours, last couple of days even, or just things that have been bothering you. Just let them all go right now. When your hands are touched, it's floating down. Okay. All right. Okay, and then you can come back to the room for a moment and open your eyes. So that just shows that you all kind of got great concentration and imagination. And actually, the truth is what we imagine all day long, our bodies sort of, they kind of work with us to incorporate whatever it is we're imagining. This is particularly if you think about things like public speaking. People phone you and say, yeah, I've got public speaking, I'm really frightened, and I keep thinking it's going to go wrong and things. So obviously they're worrying about it and they're imagining it going wrong. They're getting tense as they're imagining things going wrong. They're rehearsing things going wrong, and the body's just doing what it needs to do to adjust and get ready for that circumstance. So we'll start sessions with that, just to show this is what we do all day with our imagination. So today you're going to do something with your imagination. You're going to imagine some powerful outcomes. You're going to imagine different things. We all need reminding that how powerful our imaginations are, just so we then actually, yeah, let's use our imagination, let our unconscious use our imagination to see and believe something entirely empowering. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So is everyone ready to experience hypnosis? Yeah, great. Okay. So what do we want to do? Let's go with my favorite induction now for online. So if everyone puts their hand out in front of you like that, so make your hands limp and relaxed, fingers away from you, all right, pointing away from you. That's it. And now just lock your attention on a line or a spot in your hand. Just really lock your attention. That's right. Completely lock your attention. as you begin to allow your heartbeat just to slow now. That's right, just let it slow. That's right, a line or a spot. It's almost as though you've seen it for the very first time in your life, like that back of your hand, even though you know the back of your hand has been with you all your life. That back of your hand. It's not often you get a chance or an opportunity to really look at it like you are right now. That's right, excellent attention that you're giving it. And of course, you understand that you have a conscious mind. And that conscious mind is powerful and it's clever and it constructs. It's been talking today. It analyzes, it synthesizes. You know, you have the abilities to select several pieces of information with your conscious mind. But of course, if I asked you something else would be dislodged because the conscious mind has limits. But you also have this incredible, powerful unconscious mind. And it's your unconscious mind that I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to your hands, each one of your hands, talking to that hand, talking to your unconscious mind. When that unconscious mind of yours is ready to let you experience in profound state of hypnosis, it's going to allow you to make some shifts today, the shifts that you come here for, shifts to your personal goals, motivations. When that hand of yours is going to allow you to experience a shift, I want that hand to begin to move, to begin to turn, so the fingers are facing your forehead, turning towards you. That's right. Fingers already beginning to move, they're beginning to twitch. It does feel kind of strange having that hand move all by itself, but you can trust your unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind's been with you your whole life. And if you believe in past lives before that, I don't know what I believe. It doesn't really matter, but I do believe and I do know that we have this powerful unconscious mind. That's right, fingers shaking, starting to move, and it can feel very strange. That's right, and just let it go, because it feels sort of nice when you just let it go, let that hand take control, let your unconscious mind take control. That's right. And when your hand moves all the way around towards your face, you can just close your eyes and relax. And you can begin to notice how your heart slows. That's right. It can feel really nice just to let yourself sink now into a perfectly restful trance, a comfortable trance. And every breath you take now and every word I say can take you deeper inside. With your eyes closed, you can continue to relax. Nobody's wanting anything from you. Nobody's expecting anything. See this as a complete timeout. With the eyes closed, as you listen to me, you can become more aware of some things. Sound of my voice. Perhaps the sounds in your room or internally within your own body. And you can become aware of things that might otherwise go overlooked. The colours in your mind's eye. Thoughts and images that drift through your mind. Even your own inner voice, wondering this and wondering there. Just let it do its chattering. Let it wander as you continue to relax into that feeling, into that chair, understanding. And you can just notice where your thoughts and feelings and sensations drift. Perhaps you could follow your mind outwards. Because you do have a conscious mind, do you not? And that conscious mind of yours might be following these words that I speak, making sense of them, shifting through them. Words that give rise to feelings, ideas, sensations as part of your conscious process. And as your conscious mind searches for reason, logic, and sense, and you can hang on to the words, each word as you relax into this space, into this moment Or you can choose to let go now of any doubts and tensions that you've been holding on to. And I wonder what you would like to gain today from your time here, what power you can unlock today as you really relax into this time and space. Because as well as your powerful conscious mind that follows each of my words like a vigilant parent looking after their child, making sure that you are perfectly safe now to relax and unwind and get really comfortable, you also have an unconscious mind, and your unconscious mind is powerful and learns in different ways to your conscious mind. And your unconscious mind works automatically below your level of awareness and is unbound by the constraints of time and space. And you can learn something powerfully about yourself now that will help you achieve your fitness goals, your body goals, your health goals. Right now, as you continue to drift into a greater feeling of relaxation, because your unconscious mind is unique to you and remembers things in the form of images, sensations, fleeting feelings that come and go. And you can learn something powerfully about yourself in a fraction of a moment when you use the power of your unconscious mind, and you can really learn something and have an experience that will equip you with the focus, the power, and the motivation to reach your goals, to have the body you want, to have the motivation to succeed that you want, to eat the food that you want, to leave the food that you want. And I wonder what that looks like to you. What will you be doing and how will you be feeling when you are living the life you want to lead, eating in a way that makes you feel good at the times you want to be eating, exercising in a way which fills you with confidence and vitality. And as your unconscious mind searches for the images, sensations, and feelings that will create this perfect picture of you, live the life you want to lead. Imagine now that you're standing inside a big, beautiful house. This house has been made and created specially for you. Every cell, every fiber, every nerve understands that this is your house. And this house, which has been created for you, has the perfect brickwork, architecture, the dimensions. And you feel this sense of comfort and ease as you stand inside it. Standing inside a beautiful living space which opens out into a garden. And from where you can stand, you can see a pathway leading all the way from the outside of your house, down a sloping mound towards another garden, a hidden garden, a protected garden that you know is yours, your garden that is waiting for you. From the living space, from the living room and the living space opens out into this beautiful French doors now, and stand outside and look downwards from the mound where your beautiful house sits. And just take a moment to get a sense of what you really want, what you've come here for today. I know you've said in the chat, but just connect to that. Really connect to the words that you wrote, to what you really want. And get a sense that if you follow the pathway down, you'll get exactly what you need, what you've come for. You only have to accept the invitation, and you're halfway there. You've already done that. And see yourself now in the body you want, eating in the way you want, feeling gratitude for exactly where you are, understanding that you're about to unlock incredible power. I'm going to count to 10. And with each count, I want you to take I want you to allow yourself to sink further into trance as you move downwards towards the garden. 10. Take a step down now and sink. 9, go deeper. 8, deeper still. 7, that's right. 6, double your depth of relaxation. 5, breathing slowly as you drift. 4, downwards. 3, all the way now. 2, into a beautiful trance. 1, you reach the bottom and breathe in. Feel your breath. Feel the safety. Understand you're exactly where you need to be, and everything is leading you to this place, this moment in time. Now that you're ready to unlock powerful resources to feel motivated, exercise, eat healthily, eat at the right times, reduce sugar or leave it altogether. In front of you is an enclosed garden with beautiful intricate brickwork and fencing protecting it. And flowers weave through the brickwork and the wood of the fence. And you can see the tops of the trees inside the garden. And within the brickwork is a beautiful open gate. Open the gate and breathe in empowering thoughts. Find yourself standing on a gravel pathway. Breathe in deeply and slowly. The air is fragrant and there is beautiful sound of birds tweeting. And you can hear the gentle sound of the river flowing over stones and pebbles. And as you look around the garden, you are struck with a beautiful array of colours. The garden is abundant with flowers and trees. And you begin to walk up the gravel pathway, which crunches satisfyingly under your feet. Each step enables you to feel stronger, more assured of your success as you move towards your goals and ambitions. Eat healthy food, choose healthy relationships and ways of looking at your choices. Each step on the pathway takes you deeper into resolution to unlock powerful resources and motivation, to enjoy your body, to feel gratitude of the shifts you've already made, to recognize your strengths. Along the pathway you see beautiful rose bushes, rows of white followed by rows of yellow and red, and the fragrance is beautiful. Around the bushes, the grass has been well attended. It's been given the perfect amount of water, sunshine, nutrients, and love. All living things need to take in the right nutrients and love. Behind the roses and growing up the fences is a beautiful purple wisteria. And flat white stones have been embedded into the earth, and clusters of bright small flowers grow around them. And everywhere you look, you see life and beauty. And you can feel invigorated now. A small weeping willow tree grows in the middle of one of those sections of grass. And for a moment, your attention can lock on a bird that is perched there. And as you watch the bird flutter from one branch to another, you hear the louder sound of a group of birds flying overhead, flocking. It is their time to fly where you want to go. It's your time to unlock your potential and feel your intuition lead you to the exact place you need to be inside yourself. And each year the birds migrate. They have the sense that time is now, and they make that change. And as you continue down the pathway, you come to the stream, the river, which you heard running down the bottom of the garden. And it's beautiful, clear water with even banks on either side and a little wooden deck which overlooks it. Across the other side of the river is another part of the garden, a part of the garden which you would like to experience, because you can see that across the river is there another you, that version of you that you were looking to be, that healthier, more focused, fitter version of you, but you turned up when you feel empowered, you when you feel confident. It's you when you feel motivated. And have a look at yourself from this side of the river. What are you wearing? What are you expressing? How are you standing, sitting, or walking? What are you saying to yourself? Hear the words that you're saying to yourself. What do they sound like? How do the words that you tell yourself make you feel? What does that you want to say to you who's standing here? That you that is you, but the you who has made the changes you came for today smiles at you warmly with love and tells you, you can do this. You absolutely can do this. I know you can do this. You have the strength, you have the talents, you have the skills, you have the openness. That's why you're here. You have the strength to achieve all of these goals. And not only that, you have the strength to do it and enjoy doing it. It's going to be fun. It is fun. Every day is going to get more fun. Is that confidence that you have to make changes grows. And you can feel exactly how it is you want to feel. And between the you on the side of the stream and the you on the other, there are large, smooth white stones. The stones are large enough to stand on, to travel over. The stones are large. At one time, you might have considered them to be blocks, obstacles. But now you can understand that they've been there to allow you to cross over, to gain strength, to synthesize powerful resources. So get ready to cross. Get ready to stand on the stones and let the obstacles support you as you step over them, acknowledging that these were merely stepping stones. An opportunity to recognize a shift, a change. And each of these stones can represent a limiting belief you've had or a block. Perhaps see a word written on each stone. And whatever your unconscious mind believes has been holding you back from achieving your fitness and health goals, your food goals, whether it's chocolate craving or times of eating, just see the words or ideas reflected on the stones as you tread over them. And perhaps it's the late night eating or cravings. If so, that word cravings can be written on the stone. Perhaps it's chocolate, and it could be chocolate written on that stone. If that's what your unconscious mind believes has been the obstacle, your unconscious mind cannot be wrong. So let that word appear. It could be self-esteem. It could be a behavior such as late night snacking, comfort eating, putting off doing exercise, drinking too much. Whatever it is, visualize or get a sense of that obstacle that's been standing in your way. And if it's tiredness or poor health, you can see yourself recovering, feeling incredible strength and vitality. And get ready to step over your first obstacle. Take the step, connect with that obstacle. What is it that's been holding you back? Feel it as a stone you are now standing on, ready to release. Now imagine the next block or behavior that's been holding you back from enjoying your ideal body, eating healthily, and taking care of your body. What has been that obstacle? See it, imagine it, get a sense of it as you step onto it. Feel how it supported your belief up until now, but you're ready to step over that obstacle, to shift from that belief so you can inhabit an empowered version of you. Just take a few moments to see each obstacle crumble, having released all your negative beliefs and obstacles about your abilities to maintain your ideal body. And you reach the other side of the bank of the stream to that empowered you, that healthy, confident you, that invigorated you. And see that you smiling, hear the way that empowered you speaks, get a sense of what you can do. And as you step into that you, notice where the feeling of confidence starts. And let it amplify all through your body. Walk around as that new you. Hear the words that new empowered you is telling you. What kind of things are you telling yourself? Hear that new you tell you, you are incredible. You are a force of nature. You are unstoppable. Access the full force of your creativity. Feel the joy and motivation inside you. Live the life you want to lead. Eat healthy, nutritious food. Nurture healthy, nutritious relationships. Love yourself and feel gratitude for your body, for the gift that you have. And because you know these words are meant with love and come from a place of wisdom and strength, you turn these suggestions up so you can play them later. You record them now. In your unconscious mind, you record these words. These suggestions will continue to play through the night while you sleep and during the day. But it's sometimes easy to forget, to remember how easy it is to live your life with purpose and clarity. And you will continue to turn up the volume, to pump up the volume of any positive words that you tell yourself, and turn down the volume of any negative limiting beliefs that might arise. And because you know how great it is to walk around in a body you love and are comfortable in, you're able to walk back into that you of today, knowing that you who is slim and confident is you. It's always been you, and you've already begun the journey. You opened the door and stepped into the garden, and there's nothing you can do about it. You will make positive changes today as a result of coming to this garden, and your unconscious can implement those changes now. And you say goodbye to that future you, knowing that that future you is also the you of this moment. Now, the momentum has already begun. You're already on that journey. You've already made the steps. And because you are free from the previous blocks, you just paddle and wade your way back across the stream. Cool and refreshing water makes you feel cleansed. And as you walk back through the garden, you can notice changes that have taken place. You can feel lighter, more positive, hopeful. And on the way back through the garden, you notice an area that you hadn't noticed before. An area with no plants. And you wonder about the soil. Is it good enough to grow beautiful shrubs, flowers, or trees here? And you look to see if the area is too shaded. Why has nothing grown here? And because you are peaceful, calm, and responsive, you are able to accept the challenge. You can see exactly what needs to happen for you to grow and make changes. And you can feel inspired and motivated. So set to work, ensuring that there are the right nutrients in the soil, that you dig up the weeds from the roots and remove them. What has been blocking the light or choking the air from the plants, whatever it is has been preventing growth, you change, you dig, You weed, you move, you shift things around. You feed the soil exactly what it needs to support new life and new growth. And once you've done that, you plant seeds for your growth. What is it that you most want to grow? What seeds are you planting now? A new seed requires much love and attention, just a little every day, so the beautiful seed can grow into a beautiful plant. And you must be patient with that beautiful seed and look after it, nurture it. Not rush it into being a tree, and accept and enjoy the process, the journey. And what time do you need to give to nurture this new plant or tree or shrub that you have planted? Take some time. Enjoy the satisfaction you feel having made these changes. And look around you and watch the flowers and the plants spring into life as they fast forward and grow. Feel the joy and the abundance of new life. And take a moment to look around and feel pride with every positive choice that you make. It's now time to leave the garden, and you can hear music back up in the house. Sounds like a party. And feeling excited by the vibrations and energy, you move towards the sounds. You find yourself back on the gravel pathway and follow it all the way to this back to your beautiful house. Your house, and you see all the people you love. Some of them are inside the lounge, large lounge area. Others are standing outside talking. Some are dancing. Some are being silly and laughing, just having fun and feeling incredible, because you know you're exactly where you need to be. And you mingle, you talk, you dance. And playing is your favorite song of your favorite lyrics, which contain the message you most need to hear right now. A message to unlock the most powerful sense of motivation inside of you. And you hear those words and feel the confidence and the love. And all around you are the people you love, the people who love you. And you are filled with gratitude and hope. And I wonder what song it will be that you bring back today, a song, a sound, a color, to remember that you have everything you need. You are incredible. And take a few moments to feel your own power to change, to feel motivated and confident. And just take a few moments just to reflect on the changes that you have made, and feel that sense of direction, knowing that the changes are already in place and there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to be filled with motivation, confidence, and energy. And in a moment, I'm going to count to 5, and you're going to return and bring all those feelings back to the surface with you. Confident, filled with vitality and energy, understanding that these feelings are going to increase through the night as you dream. And when you wake up in the morning, you're going to breathe in gratitude for the body that you have and the abilities that you have, and your ability to be open and reach out and access the powers that you need to unlock your potential. 1, take a deep breath in. 2, as you come back to the surface. 3, bringing energy and vitality. 4, letting energy flood through your body as you breathe in again. Nice, slow, deep breath. 5, opening your eyes, feeling incredible, back in the room. And yes. Is that pins and needles or a wave? Let me, you can all turn your mics back on and then we'll stop the recording.
That was great, Laura.
Oh, was it?
Wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank
so
you.
much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome.
You
Thank
do such a good job of, just painting it with the right words and, just
I'm glad, because that was my
beautiful.
that was today as I did that. Last night I started. Oh my God, I promised everyone a protocol and I haven't actually done it. So I'm really glad.
Really?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you. I'm so pleased. I really am. No, I did love doing it. And yeah, there is actually, I don't know if any of you recognize, there's a bit of an inspiration from Freddie Jacquin, who did that. He's got the radio, have you heard him talk about the pumping up, like he talked about his mum and his dad used to say negative stuff to him, and his mum used to think the sun shone out of his arse. So he turned that voice right up, and he turned his dad's sort of negative critical voice down, and that made me think about pump up the volume. And I wanted to include that in the party, but it didn't quite happen. But yeah. So did you all see blocks that you got rid of?
Yeah,
Specific things?
definitely.
Yes.
On
Good.
every stepping stone.
Every stepping stone, you filled it.
I filled it.
I did one to do for you particularly, but I didn't because I didn't want to run over because it gets too long. But I wanted to do have a well in the spring just for health as well, just like where you're drinking in healthy good stuff. Are you feeling all right, Susan?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty good actually.
Oh, good. It's all good. It's all looking really good, isn't it?
Yeah, symptoms I'm so much better. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but that was wonderful.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. So you just need to make sure it all happens for you, feel super motivated, and and you can let me know.
My song was The King and I, Julie Andrews. I could have danced all night.
Oh, nice.
Because I remember doing that. With your lovely dress that I had. So I saw the dress, the yellow dress, and yeah.
Brilliant. So is a yellow a joy color for you as well?
Yes.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
Did anyone else have songs that came to their mind? Anyone else have a song?
Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's amazing. That's brilliant.
Having a good time.
Yeah, go on. Amanda, sorry, what did you say yours was?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Like having a good time.
Oh, yeah, that's Queen as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't Stop Me Now. Yeah. I was trying to think what it was.
I'm glad you came up with something, because as I was doing it, I thought, I can't think of any songs right now. So I'm really glad you did, because I think, shit, I hope they can think of something. Because sometimes it feels like a pressure, doesn't it? If you're in hypnosis and you don't come up, I don't suppose it matters, does it? Because it can come up later if you draw a blank.
Yeah. My worst problem is that sometimes I drift off, so I felt myself kind of I don't know if I was falling asleep, and then I kind of came and thought, oh, what have I missed? I
thought the opposite. I didn't think you were at all sleepy. I thought you were, because you were actually quite animated at times. You were quite moving around. So I at one point I was hoping you felt relaxed enough, but clearly that wasn't the problem at all then. Yeah, that's good. What about you, Shaman? How did you get on?
Yeah, I find it good. I will say I got sort of quite intense, like not a headache, but when I felt really like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. Not in a horrible way.
Yeah,
just
good.
Felt quite intense.
It's quite heavy. It can be quite heavy sometimes. How we feel a little bit like you've been groggy when you wake up.
Yeah.
It can be. That can be a heavy one sometimes. But the main thing is that you get on it.
And it was very good, because as someone else said, it's you, from what you say, you can really sort of visualize it, and like every bit that you're sort of saying, you can just visualize yourself doing it. So
that's good. Well, that's great. That's really good feedback for me. Thank you very much. Okay,
you've got a great voice as well, Laura.
Thank you.
Great voice. You slow it really down.
I do slow it down because I don't speak slowly. Do you know what? I really struggle with people who speak slowly normally. Come on, I've got time. So it's funny that I actually speak really slowly when I do hypnosis. But I'm glad it's not too boring. But funny enough, I can't believe, because I hated my voice my whole life. I've hated my voice until I've become a hypnotherapist, and suddenly I think, all right, it's actually really good for this.
Yeah.
So I've come to love the thing I hated most. Like
one up.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, I love you all. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Really, you know, I love it. You know, this is true. It's how I feel. I love having you, and I love having this group as well. Actually, it's amazing. So it's amazing to be able to do this for you. And Sophie, yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll see
Thanks so
you
much.
Thank you.
very
Yeah,
soon.
thanks.
Please, tomorrow.
Thanks,
Okay, you're
Laura.
welcome. All right,
Thank
bye.
you.
Thanks, Laura.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Laura.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Working out how to stop the recording. Still, that's why I'm still here. Can't work out how to do it on. Can't work out how
I'm
to
trying
do
to
it
work out how to turn it off as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
You're
I
welcome,
really
Natalie.
enjoyed
Thanks for
it.
coming. Honestly, it was lovely to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Should be this